guys, it's your girl Z from ZiPositivity, and today I'd like to start the video by doing My Perfect Imperfections tag. I was actually inspired by Jenn from Clothesencounters and Alieen from Lavendaire. Watching them being so open about their insecurities really gave me the courage to share mine. I know everyone has things that they're insecure about, and some things might be kind of silly like mine is. I hope by watching this video you can see that even though these things might not seem like flaws to other people, everyone has things they don't like about themselves. Alright, let's start off with my imperfections. So number one would definitely have to be my legs in general. I feel like this is a problem for a lot of ladies. I always felt that my thighs were super thick, and I did not like that. And the one thing that really bothered me whenever I looked in the mirror was my calves. They were just so big and muscular. I would always try to hide it. And I remember in middle school when we would have these school dances, everyone gets to wear all these pretty dresses, and I was just so ashamed of my calves that I ended up wearing jeans and a t-shirt to pretty much all of my middle school dances, which sucked. I wish I didn't do that. Insecurity number two would definitely have to be my thumb. I call it like my dwarf thumb just because it's really small and it's really chubby as well. I've even been able to trick some people into thinking it was a toe. I used to be so ashamed of it growing up, and it was kind of a condition that I was born with. So when I was born, I couldn't move both of my thumbs very well. This one I couldn't move at all, my left one, and the right one was just really slow and like dumb looking. So I ended up getting surgery on my left one, and for my right one the doctor said, oh, it's not too bad, so we'll just leave it. And I guess when it grew up, it just ended up growing up kind of loopy, and it just grew like very big. So when I was growing up, I always thought this was really different from other people. I actually developed this habit of writing, so I would always write kind of like this with my hand just so I can hide my thumb from other people, because I think one time I was writing and some guy or some girl ended up pointing at my thumb and being like, oh, why is it like that? Or like, ooh, what is that? So then I just developed that habit. Flaw number three. It would have to be my hair. Not this, but like all of this. I always thought that I was super hairy compared to other people. Maybe like not super hairy, but I had a lot of friends who, when I grew up with, they were actually complaining that they never got like armpit hair, or they never got hair down there, and they never had to shave. And at first I was like, oh, what? Like, I'm getting hair, you're not? Like, I'm beating you at this puberty game. Later on, as I realized that society kind of made it shameful to have hair in unwanted places, I just started to become really ashamed of my hair, especially how big my pores were. I was realizing, oh, like mine is thicker or darker than theirs, and that was just something that kind of brought me down. But guys, know this, these things are only my insecurities because I let them be. I was afraid of how others would think about me and how others would judge me because of my insecurities. As I got older and I traveled more and I met more people and I experienced more things in life, my mentality started to go from thinking about my insecurities all the time and what others think about me to honestly just thinking, fuck it, screw what people think. Because these people, and myself included, will think about and judge people no matter what, because that's what we've been trained to do by society. So instead of trying to think about how I can change all the thoughts of the other people, I decided, why not just change my thinking? I figured that it would be a better and more efficient use of my time. What this means is that if me, someone who was so insecure and conscious about what other people thought, can actually change, then you can also do the same. I mean, sure, I'll have bad days where my self-esteem really takes a hit and plummets, but overall, I love my body, I love myself, I love who I've become, and I really appreciate everything that my body has done for me. But that doesn't mean I won't strive for mental self-improvement. I have goals for myself, like wanting to be more organized, wanting to be more efficient, wanting to be more persistent, or even meditating more. But notice the difference between these imperfections and the ones that I mentioned before. These things are not what society or other people are telling me to change. These things are all after self-reflection, I've decided that I want to do or improve on to become a better version of myself. Society is built to make women feel inferior. It's built to put them down, to make them feel less about themselves. And that's kind of how the industry strives. So with this video coming to an end, I'd like to bring up a really important quote. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I just wanted to remind you all that no snowflake is the same. And just like that, we're all beautiful and different in our own ways. And the wonderful thing about being human is that even though we have all these flaws, we can still love one another so much despite it. As well, this has been Z. You're watching ZiPositivity. If you liked this video and it gave you the feels in any way, then please like, share, and subscribe down below. Okay, love you all, sending positive vibes your way. Bye!